Welcome to your deep relaxation practice. My name is Laure and I am delighted to be your guide as you take some time to nurture yourself today. Deep relaxation, which is also known as yoga nidrā in Sanskrit, is a meditative practice that originated in India thousands of years ago and literally translates into yogic sleep or awakened sleep. Nidrā in Sanskrit means sleep, and yoga means walk or awake. So it is a meditative practice that gradually instills a sense of deep stillness in your physical body, as if it were asleep, the nidrā part of the practice, all the while your mind remains awake, enabling you to tap into different layers of your consciousness, the yoga or awakened part of the practice. It is a process and I will guide you through each step of the way, but know that if at any point in time you feel like taking a break, you should give yourself permission to do that. This is your practice, and as such, do what best serves you. And if at any point this practice is uncomfortable, take a break. Take a sip of water, reopen your eyes, reconnect with your environment. And if what best serves you in this practice is to drift off to sleep, give yourself permission to do that. You're always welcome to join back when the time has come for you to follow back my guidance. And this practice often relies on visualization, which is a technique that leads you to leverage imagery and your imagination. And while this may seem easy, as we all dream at night, we all sometimes daydream as well, it can be harder than you'd expect when you're doing it consciously or on cue. So if this is the case, it is normal. I still sometimes struggle with this practice, even though I've been practicing yoga nidrā for a long time now. But remember that this is ultimately a practice, and therefore the journey is what matters, and showing up, willingly practicing, is what this is all about. And you taking this time today to practice is already the practice. The result of it, the outcome, the goal that you've achieved, or how well you did, is not what this is all about. Yoga is here to be useful to the person who practices it. So be kind and understanding with yourself as you go through this technique. And to begin, I'd like to offer some gentle movements. And since this is your practice, give yourself permission to explore this movement and where you'd like to take them. If you want to move at all as you arrive to this class today. Or maybe you'd like to do some other movements than those that I am cueing, and give yourself permission to do that as well. So on an inhale, whenever you're ready, bring your arms out to your side about a T-shape level. So if possible, below the level of your shoulders. Any amount that is comfortable to you, between down by your sides and up at the level of your shoulders. Your palms facing forward as if you were opening up for an embrace or to catch something. And if it is comfortable, stay there for a couple of breaths. Connect with this sense of open-heartedness. Opening your arms, opening your heart, your chest. And then on an exhale, bring your arms and your torso forward as if you were gathering the air in front of you or going for a hug. And as you take this movement all the way to its closure, you can wrap your arms around yourself, or if you'd rather, you can bring your hands together at your heart, resting on your chest, on your upper chest, or any other variation that is comfortable to help you come to that closure of this motion. And then take a couple of breaths there if it is comfortable. Connecting to this feeling of being welcome, supported, cared for. Maybe the feeling of being seen and understood. Or maybe, if it fits your practice, the feeling of being cradled, held. And then bring your arms back down and explore this movement a few more times at your own pace. Take the time to make it yours, to make it useful to you today, whichever shape and form this movement takes. And taking the time to pause in between. Maybe just the time that your breath holds at the top of your inhale or at the bottom of your exhale. Feeling the open-heartedness as you extend your arms out. And the feeling of being welcome, cared for, maybe even held as you wrap your arms around yourself in a hug, or bring your hands to your chest. If you are still doing the movements, maybe wrap up the last one. And then when you're ready, when you feel that you've explored as you wished, you can gently settle down for the relaxation portion of class. If you have already a preferred position, you can go ahead and get set. And if not, I'll walk you through the traditional posture, which is lying down on your back. But please know that any other position where you are safely held on your support, in case you do drift off to sleep during the practice, any position is just as valid for this practice as another. So for the traditional posture, as you lay down, I suggest placing a small pillow under your head. So we will remain in this posture for the rest of this class. And during the process of deep relaxation, your body becomes more sensitive. So comfort is key. And having a pillow under your head can help the soreness behind your head. And it can also help your spine remain in its natural curvature. So as you can with what you have at home, if possible, find a pillow that isn't too high so that your chin doesn't tuck in towards your chest, which would extend your cervical spine. But also something that isn't too low so that your chin doesn't point up towards the ceiling, which would overarch your cervical spine. I also suggest having another pillow, a folded comforter, or a bolster if you have under your knees. Having a little bend in your knees can prevent discomfort, cramping, restlessness in your legs by enabling your blood flow. But it can also alleviate some tensions in your low back, allowing your spine there again, your lumbar spine, to follow a natural curvature. I suggest having a blanket with you, whether you want to have it next to you or throw it over your body already. During the process of deep relaxation, your body temperature will drop. It is similar to when you are sleeping, your body temperature tends to drop. Therefore, having a blanket will help you remain warm and comfortable throughout the practice. You can place your arms alongside your body. If you find yourself scattered around, having a hard time focusing, daydreaming, I suggest placing your palms facing down, touching your support, as this can be very grounding. On the opposite side, if you find yourself having a hard time being motivated, feeling sluggish, maybe a little more tired than usually, you can place your palms facing up and, as possible, not touching anything. So your blanket, for example, as this can bring a very creative and airy effect to your practice. And if you're looking for a soothing, comforting experience similar to this hug movement that we did at the beginning of class, you can rest your hands over your belly. This is very calming for the nervous system. But as I've mentioned, these are all just suggestions. My guidance is an invitation, and if it resonates with you, you're very welcome to follow it. And if it doesn't, you're very welcome to leave it aside. Do what best serves you during this time, and you can move at any point in time. Change position if you'd like to explore what works best for you in this practice. And once you are settled down, if your practice calls for it in this moment, or if it calls for it at all tonight, you can close your eyes. And if it doesn't, that's okay. You can keep a soft gaze, wide, broad gaze, contemplating your space without intently looking at it, gently inviting your eyes to stillness. You have arrived for your practice. I will be watching the time for you until the end of this class. You have nothing more to think about, nothing else to do, nowhere else to be, no one else to attend to but yourself for the duration of this practice. Your deep relaxation practice. You're here, you have arrived. Welcome. And for a moment now, turn your attention to the sounds around you. Maybe at first far in the distance, maybe outside of your windows, outside of the boundaries of your space. And then hear the sounds that are closer to you within your space. The sound of my voice, maybe some background sounds from my side that come through the microphone, or any sound within your background, your own space. And then closer still, maybe you can hear your own sounds. Maybe your digestive organs are chatty today. Maybe you can hear the lullaby of your own breath, however subtle those sounds may be. And if it is part of your practice tonight, spend a few moments connecting with the symphony of your breath. Your life force bringing you vital oxygen, but also relieving you of toxins that you no longer need. So if it is part of your practice today, connect with your breath as it comes in and out of your body. then gently let your breath go on to its own rhythm. And take a moment to build your sankalpa, your intention for this practice. An intention is a short message of motivation, a message of inspiration when this practice becomes challenging. Maybe it is a heartfelt desire you have for yourself, an element of growth or transformation that you'd like to see in your life. An intention supports you, but through this personal growth, it also radiates on those around you. You can maybe also think of it as this lifeline that keeps you going when the practice becomes difficult. So take a moment now to craft your intention, whether it comes as a few words, a sentence, or in any other form. A symbol, an image, a feeling, a sensation. And once you've crafted your intention, in order to seal it within you so that it can blossom during this practice, repeat it to yourself 3 times. And then as you let your intention vanish from your conscious mind, rest assured that it is always available to you when you want that little nudge of motivation or inspiration. I will now guide you through a body awareness exercise. As I name different parts of the body, gently flow your awareness to that part in your body. And maybe your awareness today feels like a gentle tingling. Maybe it means a sense of warmth, or maybe coolness, or coziness. Maybe it is a feeling of benevolence, care, support, like a hug maybe. Or maybe it is a symbol, an image. Whichever resonates with you, let your awareness express itself in this exercise. And if any of this exercise is uncomfortable to you, find the self-compassion not to push through with it. You can always take a break, can always follow a different technique that you've been working with and that fits your practice. You can always change my cues to anything that is better suited to your practice. So if you are ready to explore the body awareness exercise, gently draw your awareness to your heart center, at the middle of your chest, under your breastbone. Flow your awareness to your heart center, whichever shape or form or feeling or image that your awareness may take. Guide your awareness to your heart center. Onto the right side of your chest. Your right shoulder. Your right elbow. Your right wrist. Flow your awareness to the tip of your right thumb. Tip of your index finger, tip of your middle finger, tip of your ring finger, and the tip of your right pinky. Feel your entire right hand, flowing your awareness back up along your right forearm, your right upper arm, down your right collarbone, back at your heart center, onto the left side of your chest, your left shoulder, your left elbow, your left wrist, your awareness at the tip of your left thumb, the tip of your index finger, the tip of your middle finger, the tip of your ring finger, and the tip of your left pinky. Feel your whole left hand, and then flow your awareness back up along your left forearm, your left upper arm, down your left collarbone, back again at your heart center, down to your solar plexus, which is at the bottom end of your breastbone. Flow your awareness to your navel, and from your navel spread your awareness in your entire abdomen, your muscles, your digestive organs, and then flow your awareness to your hip bone, your pelvis, into your right hip, your right knee, your right ankle, to your right toes, your right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and your right little toe. Feel your whole right foot. Flow your awareness back up along your right lower leg, your right upper leg, to your right sit bone, and then again at your hip bone, your pelvis, onto your left hip, your left knee, your left ankle, and your left toes, your left big toe, your second toe, third, fourth, and your left little toe. Feel your whole left foot, and then flow your awareness back up along your left lower leg, your left upper leg, your left sit bone, your hip bone once more, and then rest your awareness at your tailbone at the end of your spine. Flowing your awareness up your lumbar spine and your low back, your mid back and your thoracic spine, your upper back and your shoulder blades, your cervical spine and your neck, your awareness at the back of your head, to the crown of your head, and then down your forehead to the space between your eyebrows. Awareness at your right eye, back at the space between your eyebrows, your left eye, back again at the space between your eyebrows, your nose, your mouth, your chin, the hollow of your throat, your awareness down to the valley between your collarbones, and finally resting at your heart center once more. Feel your whole right side body, from your toes, your whole right leg, the right side of your abdomen, right side of your chest, your right arm, the right side of your face, all the way to the top of your head. The whole right side of your body. And now feel the whole left side of your body. Your toes, your left leg, the left side of your abdomen and your torso, your left arm, left side of your throat, your face, to the crown of your head. Your whole left side body. And then feel the front of your body. The whole front of your body. And then the back of your body. The whole back of your body. And then feel your whole body, your whole body, your whole body. Feel your entire body at once. All the various parts connecting together, coming together to form your whole body. Your awareness, however it expresses itself today, fusing into one. Aware of your whole body. And then once more, connect with your heart center, deep inside your chest cavity. If it helps, you can feel your breath pass by. You can maybe see a light, a little flame there. Picture a pebble, a gem, or feel a sense of warmth, the warmth of your own heart right there at the center of your chest cavity. Whichever way supports your practice, connect with your heart center. In the yogic tradition, your heart center is one of the 7 chakras, and it is the seat of your inner wisdom, of your core human values such as benevolence, compassion, empathy, equanimity, and joy. And your heart center is one pathway to connect to your true nature, your true self, through these qualities of compassion, calm, connectedness, curiosity, confidence also, amongst others, such as perspective, forgiveness, equity. So, for a moment, imagine yourself enveloped by all these qualities, these core human values. You can maybe picture a bubble around you, or maybe a fluffy cloud, a halo of light. You can imagine being in a cozy space where you feel safe, at ease. Any image that helps you feel surrounded by love, healing, compassion. As you see this image, know that you are love, healing, and compassion. Know that you are calm, connectedness, curiosity, confidence, but also maybe perspective, forgiveness, equity, Know that you are benevolence, empathy, joy, and equanimity. As you can, take a moment to live this experience fully. Give yourself permission to immerse yourself in this experience. Feel it viscerally at the deepest of your being. And now in this space of love, healing, care, compassion, invite a recent event that was mildly upsetting, maybe a little frustrating. Maybe it was an interaction with someone, something that didn't go your way, maybe a time that you felt you could have done things differently. Maybe it is the time you hurt your foot at the corner of a table, spilled a glass full of liquid. Something mild. Something that doesn't bring any anger. Something that you've maybe placed a certain distance with already. Remember, this is a practice, so be kind to yourself as you get familiar with this technique. You can leverage it later for other experiences if you want to. And even those mild experiences demand some of our energy, and at the same time they transfer some of their energy onto us. And usually they take some of our needed life energy, and in return they give us some depleting energies in exchange. So as you see yourself as you are in this space, this bubble of care, love, healing, as you are these qualities, your true self, empower yourself to give away these depleting energies. And you can picture giving it back to the object, the situation, the person involved. Empower yourself to separate yourself from these energies, to let them go. They may have been useful while you were left without your own energy, but you no longer need those. So maybe you can imagine the smoke of a fire burning up in the air, the waves of a storming sea coming to a halt, the flat surface of that water that results. Maybe you can see the wind in a strong tree. Imagine this wind taking this energy away. Maybe your out-breath taking this energy far from you. Or any other image that helps you in this practice. For a moment as you rest in this bubble of healing and care and compassion, take some time to release the depleting energies of your experience. love, healing, caring. Imagine taking back your energy. Empower yourself to take back your energy, to reintegrate that energy, that part of you that got away during the experience. Take it back as your own. Reattach it, reintegrate it to yourself. Maybe you can visualize this fire burning brighter, droplets of water that are being reabsorbed in the bigger sea, the tree growing some strong roots in the earth, or the air coming in your nostrils, bringing you this life force, giving you your energy back. Whichever support helps you in this practice, take a moment to take back your energy. And then gently let go of this technique, let go of this experience. For a moment, let your mind be free. This was not an easy practice, so let your mind do what it wants to do. If it wants to think, let it think. If it wants to feel, let it feel. Or if it wants to be still, maybe, then let it be still. And then take some time to repeat your sankalpa, your intention. Repeat it 3 times to yourself, whether it comes as a worded sentence or not. And let it sink into the deepest of your heart at its turn. And as this practice now comes to an end, gently deepen your breath. With your eyes still closed, if you've closed your eyes, visualize the room where you're practicing. Picture in your mind's eye the walls, the ceiling, the floor, any door, window, furniture. You're right here, right now, in your space, practicing Yoga Nidra. Take a moment to see yourself in that room, the room that you chose for your practice, the position that you chose for your practice, using blankets, pillows, any other accessory to feel comfortable and safe. Take a moment to connect with those blankets, pillows, accessories, and props. Maybe feel your clothes on your skin, the support below you. And when you're fully present, you can choose to turn off your device if you'd like to remain in this silent relaxation state, or maybe drift off to sleep. Otherwise, if your day is not yet over, you can gently start to initiate some tiny movements, maybe wiggling your fingers, your toes, opening and closing your jaw in your mouth, maybe swaying your head side to side. Feel the energy that starts to flow in your body and let it guide you to bigger movements of your arms, your legs. Maybe you'd want to bring your knees into your chest and roll side to side. Give yourself a hug. Or maybe at the opposite, you'd rather do a full body stretch. Open up, extend your arms overhead or by your side. Point your toes. Whichever fits your practice today. Take your time to get back to your present environment. And if your practice calls for it at some point, you can gently lift yourself back to a comfortable seat. You can keep your eyes closed for now. Maybe wrap yourself in your blanket or sit on a pillow for comfort. And before we wrap up this practice, I'd like to offer 3 communal breaths to honor this time of practice that we spent together today. If you'd like, you can bring your hands to your heart. When you're ready, exhale to the bottom. Deep breath in through your nose. Long and slow exhale through your mouth. May you take back your energy. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale long and slow. May you give away depleting energies. Full breath in through your nose. Exhale long and slow. May you find your true self. So thank you. Thank you for your presence in this class today. And most of all, thank you for your commitment to yourself. Namaste.